Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome my newcomers. Thank you everyone for being here with me. I hope everyone is having a good week. We're just about, we're in the hump today. So the weekend is just around the corner, as they would say, right? So today we're going to be going into our Picante palette. Okay, we're going to take just about every color that's in here, except of course for one color, which will come out of the Modern Renaissance, and that would be Tempera. Okay, in total we will be using 6 different shadows. And before I start with my routine with you guys, I do want to say that for those of you that couldn't make it on my live, I had a live this past Sunday on shadows, and that was on Facebook. Okay, and it was this past. I've been announcing it throughout the weeks when I was doing my session. I was announcing it, letting everyone know that this live was going to be on Facebook, which is Makeup with Valerie. For those of you that do still want to see it, go on Makeup with Valerie on Facebook and you'll see my live. It was kind of a little crazy because I don't know what happened. That particular day, my camera just kept on the internet kind of shut down, came back on. I don't know. It did stop though, which was a good thing. It did stop and I was happy about that. So I went ahead, I spoke about many things. I spoke about moisturizing, hydration, your brows, adjusting your makeup as we get older. We also spoke about a lot of things. Yeah, I spoke about a lot of things. Oh, masks. Lately, I saw this lady on YouTube, and I don't even think I ever used a mask. Especially they have so many great masks to date in the market. Excuse me, in the market. You have apricot, you have watermelon, you've got pickle, you've got avocado, coconut. These are all masks. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to introduce you to the Neutrogena. Okay, Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Okay, this particular one has it's full of a lot of stuff for hydrating. Okay, and I always spoke to you, it has the hyaluronic acid, which is supposed to be really good for hydrating. So I did speak to you about constant hydrating and how important that is, and how your makeup will go on so much better. And moisturizing also, using a mask will definitely, I used this last night, and I used another brand called Botanical Hydrating as well, because I always told you my thing is with hydration. They're beautiful. You have to try one. Neutrogena, okay? Try one. But I like to always put it out there. If you are under medication, under a professional, do not use anything that I'm telling you to use or asking, or matter of fact, not even telling you, recommending for you to use, okay? Stay under the orders of your doctor and don't use it until you're completely cleared. I'm mainly talking to those ladies that don't have any major issues with their skin, and they're able to go ahead and read in the back and see it, that it actually will benefit you. Then go ahead. It's all hydration. It's beautiful, and it gives you such a clear skin. Oh my God. A clear and such a softness. I cannot get over it, to be honest. So I'll be doing maskings for the rest of my life, at least once a week. I do it once a week. Some people recommend more than once a week. I don't know, but I do it once a week. And once again, you know, if you do have skin issues, please consult your doctor. Ask him first and let him know that, hey, you know, I want to use this. Is that okay with this medication? Don't go ahead and do something that probably will break you out even more. But I needed to share that with you. It is, I would say, a wonderful thing in disguise. I mean, it really hydrates your skin and it's wonderful. They have for glow. I think they have for other things. You know, when you go looking for a particular mask, I'm always looking for hydration because we always need to hydrate. And that is my main concern, especially around the eyes. Because we do wear our makeup and our concealer and we want that to go on very smoothly and very nicely. So I needed to share that with you guys. Phenomenal Neutrogena or botanicals in Walgreens. I went to Walgreens. The botanical is $1.99. The Neutrogena, I believe, is $2.99 or $2.39. Try it if you can. Try it. It is really, really good. So I wanted to talk to you about that. And I also wanted to talk to every woman or man. We're around the corner of spring. And usually between spring and just about getting to summer, we start changing the color of our hair. You guys know this is not my natural color. I have two. I have a highlighter, caramel highlighter, and I also have a dark, well, it's like semi-dark brown, but it's not dark brown because I don't like dark brown. I like light brown. But I get my grays over here. That's where really the majority of my grays come out, and they're just about coming out. But I'll be seeing her in April. Anyway, we're going to go lighter, and I know we're going to do that. We're going to go lighter with our hair, especially now that spring is around the corner, and summer will be also around the corner. And hey, who doesn't want to go lighter with their hair? But just remember, I'm just putting it out there, remember that as we go lighter with our hair, we have to adjust our makeup. Also, with that being said, I'll be purchasing a few, matter of fact, I have one right now. Let me just show it to you. This is Ellen Tracy. Most of her shadows, because they're very inexpensive, okay? The pigmentations are not there. You have to really pound it on in order to really see something. But I did wear it. And I'm going to start using for the summer. I'll start using and purchasing very light colors. So we're going to be going into very light colors. We're not going to be going into the very deep colors. And that's to come, okay? And I will start using them. Like I said, the pigmentations are not that strong, but if you pound it on a little bit extra, something that I would not advise for you to do it if it was a palette of that caliber, you know, I mean, of that name brand or the Modern Renaissance, I would not ask you to do that, to pound it on. But because the pigmentation on the less expensive makeup, you would have to. So we're going to go, this is coming soon. We're going to go into lighter shadows. And I'll be using more of my blue mascara. And I'll be using more of anything that's lighter. Blue mascara, or probably maybe a black. Black is always, it's considered that you can wear it all year round. So either blue or black, or who knows, whatever's out there, you know. But we are going into those type of colors, and we're going to be using those colors much more than what we would be using the regular palettes, coming out of the regular palettes. Even though a lot of the regular palettes, they do carry light colors. So we'll be going, but I'm going to be more focused on light colors between spring and just about summer arriving, okay? So we might hit the lighter colors in May, okay? So stay tuned for that. And like I said, we were talking about the change. A lot of women, a lot of my ladies like to change the color of their hair when it's summer's here. So you also would have to adjust your makeup along with that. Something more neutral, something more softer, something not as heavy, because everything becomes lighter, right? Our hair gets lighter, and or we tint it lighter, or we just dye it lighter. So our makeup has to go with that combination, okay? And I think that's what I really wanted to talk about. That was very important to talk about. I wanted to really emphasize on that, on what's to come with our shadows. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be going into our Picante once again. Let me reiterate our Picante palette. And we're going to start with Epais, okay? The names are really out there, but they're not that bad. I've heard worse. So once again, for those of you ladies, excuse me, tongue tie. For those of you ladies that haven't seen the palette, the pigmentations are very strong. They are beautiful colors that you can mix and match. Matter of fact, a lot of my summer colors will be coming out of this palette, because I see a lot of summer colors here that I can actually combine and mix it in. Remember, we don't have to stay with one palette. We're going to be in this palette as well as the Modern Renaissance. We'll be going into that palette as well, just for one. And this is another palette that we can also, even though it has its dark colors, we can still go in there during the summer and go very light, okay? So we're going to start with Epais. Epais will be, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry, ladies, but to me is Epais. And they would be this color right here, okay? And once again, tools. I also talked about our tools. I hope everyone is doing good with their tools and they're able to get all the savings that they can get. But please do invest in your tools. It is so important. You want that professional look. You want your makeup to go on nicely. Tools. Okay, so we're going to go right into that. Once again, we don't want too much, so we're going to hit it a couple of times because it is a darker color. And I will do it on the video here, and I will use my mirror as well. Here we go. And we're going to go, let's stick to the crease, okay? See the way I'm doing it? I'm bringing the color down. Okay, we'll do the same thing to the other side as well. Hit that brow bone. We want the color to show through the other colors that we're going to add on. You want to hit that brow. And also, I hope you ladies are taking care of your brows. It's very important, okay? Keep up with them with the tweezing. If you tweeze or wax, keep up with the filling in, okay? It's very, very, very important for you to do that. You know, I want to put a little bit more. I'd rather add than take. So we're going to add a little bit more. The weather is getting better, everyone. Supposed to be, I believe, 50 today. About 48. Isn't that something? Okay, this is really good. Yeah. All right. And now we're going to go into Sass. I'm going to change my tool to Precision Shadow Brush. Okay, as you can see, the brush is smaller, so like that it can hit that area that I'm pointing or placing my brush to. We're gonna go into Sass. Okay, let me show it to you. I'm very sorry about that. Sass. I'm going to go back into that crease. See, I'm going, that's why I asked for you guys to put that other color a little higher. So like that, we want to see all of our colors, all of them if we can. And it'll show through as well. Okay. Yeah. Yes, it looks good. Excellent. Okay. Now it's going to be Bittersweet. We're using the same brush for Bittersweet, and I'll show you what color that is. If you were to look at it, you would say, oh, that looks like chocolate. But they don't call it that. They call it Bittersweet. We're using our Precision Shadow Brush. And this is Bittersweet right here. See, it looks like a brown. Once again, we're going to go back into that crease, okay? And as we're going back into the crease, we're lowering our brush. You were lowering it. See how I'm lowering it as I'm going down? It's like a down spin. Yep. Now, I just saw something that I didn't want. So what I'm going to do is, see right here? I didn't want that there. Always have a brush, a clean brush, that you can actually remove whatever it is that you don't want. It's always very important. Don't use your fingers. I mean, some ladies are so into their fingers that even if you tell them, they'll still do it. So go ahead and do it if it's that way and you really need to. All right, so we just put in some, let's do a little bit of butter, Bittersweet, a little bit more. See how we're going down as we're adding? Okay, good. We're going to clean that up. Now we're going into Bobby. And I believe we're going to change, am I going to change it or am I going to just go straight? Okay, you know what? I'm going to use the same brush. That's why it's always good to clean it. This is Bobby. Now we're going to go lower. See how low I did that? See that? Going lower. We're going to do it again. See it there? I can see the color there. There we go. I want it intense. See that? See how you can see it? Okay. See the color in there? That's how you want to see it. Okay. Now I'm going to change my brush. And I'm going to round the corners. Let's see. Let me round the corners here. I like rounding the corners. See how I do it? I bring it in. I'm rounding the corners. I like it like that. That's how I like it. I like rounding my corners. Now we're going to use a different brush. I'm going to use my, I call it rectangle. Okay. Now we're going to use Fuego. And this is Fuego. Let's see. Where is Fuego here? Yeah. Okay. Here's Gold Fuego. Right here. Okay. So that's what we're going to use. And we're going to use this color only on the top lid. See the top lid? You see that little space right there? So that's where we're going to put that color in, okay? Like I said, this is a little bit more intense, so I'm going to use my mirror, but that's, you're going to see me anyway doing it. I just wiped down. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to do that again. See it? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. Like it. Yep. See it? And that's what we want to see. Okay. So we're finished with Picante. Those are all the colors that we're taking out of that palette. Once again, we're going to clean. And I have a very flexible, beautiful round. You saw that smoke, that little, that shadow. See how nice and round and how flexible and just a clean brush. See how beautiful? So we're going to use that and we're going to go ahead into the Modern Renaissance, okay? Like I said, we were going to go into. And we're going to go and guess what? Tempera. This is the color we're using, Tempera. And yes, we are going to still tap. We don't want excessive. And this is a type we're going to go all over. Okay. Hit it again. And we're going over. At least do it twice. Twice would be good. We're not finished with the Picante palette. I'm very sorry about that because a lot of my ladies use, they use their black liner. That's fine, but I like the shadow. I like the shadow to be my liner, and I'm going to tell you why. You know, I love to be creative with my shadows, and what it is that I can be creative with my eyeliner. We're going to use two different type of eyeliner to give us that look that we're looking for, okay? So now I'm going to start, before I do that, I don't know whether, should I do that first? Yes, let's do that first. Let's go into our eyeliner. And how do I apply my eyeliner? I take my smudger, okay? All brands have a smudger. and it's the best thing. This is by Trish McVoy. Okay, for those of you that are interested, she has a smudger. Okay, so I usually like to start with the shadow that I apply on my eyes. So we're going to go ahead back to Epice, and we're going to put that on. Of course, even with that, I still tap it, tap it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to the next eye. Epice. Lower liner. We will do the cleanup after we put on our mascara, okay? Let me do a little bit on the other side. And then we'll do that. We'll do the cleanup after. All right, now we're gonna put on we're gonna do Fuego. Fuego is gonna go right underneath. You see this very light on the bottom? We're placing that also as our liner for the bottom lid. Okay. So our lower liner, okay, was Epice and Fuego. Epice first and then Fuego. And I also clean my smudgers. Don't ever put it away dirty. It's not a good thing. Now we can say goodbye to the Picante palette. And now we're going to use, this is what I'm going to use for my mascara. For those of you that are interested, L'Oreal carries the Luminous Mascara. It's beautiful, and that color that you see right there, that color is what you get on your lashes. Okay, so we're gonna do several coating, and I mean several coating. Okay, for my ladies that you're joining me for the first time and don't know, we're gonna go up with our lashes, up, put as much as you can coating, the next one, and then you're gonna go to the bottom as well. Oh, I just got makeup right on my shadow. These little tools are the best. Try to invest in them. They'll make your life much more easier. There you go. See how quickly that was done? Several coatings, my ladies and gentlemen. When I mean several, believe me, I mean several. I love to have a lot of mascara. Okay. But for my ladies that wear their lashes, they add on. You may not have to put as much as I do. Okay, this side is good. Cleanup comes right after I finish with the mascara. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to do cleanup. Tighten up your mascara. You don't want it to get dry. That's what happens if you leave it half open. Like I said, these tools, excuse me, these tools are the best. Okay, I use this side. All right, and this is all I do. Excellent. See how clean that looks? Yes, I still have the sniffles. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to go away until summer gets here. Okay, so we're done with our eyes. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to use, I chose Mented, and this is the color I chose. This is Clay Too Much. But it comes off looking dark, but it really isn't. It's all in the application. I mean, I believe that if you do pound it on, you can get that color, that darker color, and we really don't need it that dark. Once again, I always cover my jewelry. I don't contour. Many ladies do. Go ahead, you know. I don't. I never had the need to. I don't know. Maybe someday I will. Right? There we go. We're good. Now I'm going to use this touch, the loose powder. Very good. This is a light tan by Mended as well. They have a very good collection. Very, very good collection. So I've stuck with their blush and their loose powder. This is all you need. Some of you might say, well, there's nothing there. There's plenty there. So we're going to go. Beautiful colors. Okay. Make sure you cover your loose powder as tight as you can because you can lose some of it, and it's a lot of brands are very expensive. So now this is optional. I use this under my eyes to give more lighting to my eyes on the bottom. I can get away with it now. That's another issue that we need to talk about, especially with my older ladies that they've been putting on makeup since their teens and into their 20s and 30s, and now they've reached their 50s, and sometimes we need to adjust our makeup in order for our makeup to help us out. Okay, so we need to make changes. Right now, I can get away with this. Does that mean that I'm going to be doing this going forward as the years hit us or hits me? No, because I don't want my ladies to put this underneath their eyes when most of their wrinkles are there. No, you don't need to do that. And I'm only using it now because I'm getting away with it. There'll come a time that I will not be able to get away with this. Okay. This is optional. And this is by Laura Mercier. And it's it's called Secret Blurring Powder for Under Eyes. Okay, kind of see that little glow that you see. Nothing too loud or anything like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our lipstick. I'm gonna use this is by Kylie. I'm trying to look for the name. Try to see if I can. This is I believe it says Candy K Matte. If you don't like matte, don't use this type of. Matter of fact, you know, I'm looking at it and I think I'm going to change the color. I may not want to use that color. I might want to go a little dark. Just a little bit. This one is not Candy. If I can read it, I will read it to you. This is, I think, don't quote me. It looks like Angel. I don't know. But they sell her, this is matte as well. They sell her lipstick, this is the color you're going to get right there in Ulta. With Matte, I don't need a lip liner. I can shape my lips. I hope you guys like this color. A little different, right? So we are done, my ladies. Let's bring this down a little bit. I love having my earrings. I gotta have my earrings. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like it? You think I should go maybe a little stronger on the blush? There we go. Just a little stronger, right? Why not? Beautiful colors. Like I said, we are going to be going into our warmer seasons, and we will definitely be changing the colors of our shadows. It just, you have to, like I said, there always have to be some sort of an adjustment. If you're going to color your hair, you know, or if you're going to do something totally different to your look, especially your hair or your brows, or the seasons are changing. You know, I mean, there is no trend. You can wear any color you want throughout the months. But if you can go lighter during the summer, because we wear more lighter and we wear more pastel colors, and we want to always combine and collaborate and define our makeup, and it's not bad to go a little lighter during the summer, because we don't want to wear a lot of makeup during the summer. We try not to, but there are ladies that do wear their whole full makeup, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But it's something to think about, and something to look forward to as the months go down, and we're presented with warmer climate, and we want to look a little different, right? I hope you love the colors that I chose for you today. Everything came except for one. We have 6 different colors on our eyes, and my ladies, continue to fill in your brows. The brows are very important. They frame the look of your face, and and it's just like something having something major. It's like the top, and then everything else will flow down with it. Same thing here. The brows are very important. You want good looking brows. So try, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope everyone continues to have a wonderful end of the week and a great weekend. And enjoy the, if you're someone like me, that we're having great weather out there. It's about 48. Enjoy it. Enjoy everything that comes your way, and I hope to see you next week. And I hope that if this is your first time, if you do like what I do, this channel is all about no trends. So I also keep our ladies learning about application, and if it's something that attracts you and you like it, please subscribe and hit that notification button, so like that every time I'm on session, you'll get notified and you'll join me on one of my sessions. And for those of you that have been with me from the beginning, thank you so much. And I hope these colors are colors that you really think are nice colors. And take care, and until next week, I hope to see everyone next week, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful